Last week at Montreal, the Pro Class saw a relatively peaceful race as Miguel Colon dominated, finishing ahead of Ricardo, Delgado, and Parker Duim. Meanwhile, in the AM Class was a fierce showdown as teammates Jose Doleo and Rafael Sosa went head-to-head with Doleo taking the victory. We go green here in Le Mans, live, next on ASN. Our venue for this evening is the virtual Circuit de la Safe, built in 1923 in Le Mans, France. It is a legendary 8.467 mile circuit, which hosts the iconic 24 Hours of Le Mans. This endurance racing venue features a mixture of permanent racetrack and public roads, including the famous Mulsanne Straight, which cars reach incredible speeds. Key corners like Terre Rouge and Porsche curves demand precision and bravery from all of our drivers. Renowned for its rich history in auto racing, Circuit de la Safe has seen historic victories and technological achievements, making it a revered site for motorsports lore. The format for tonight for the TORQ Sports Car Series is as follows. The drivers are currently finishing up a 15-minute qualifying session that determines the grid for our 60-minute race here tonight. And our field capacity is a maximum of 48 cars, but tonight we have 34, I believe. The sixth season of the TORQ Sports Car Series continues tonight, live on the Automotive Sports Network with Bryan Sawyer in the production truck. Also along next to me in the commentary box, my name is Cody Erdmann. We welcome you to Le Mans, France. As we had a wonderful 10-minute pre-show for myself and Bryan.
We did
a little
great.
Technical difficulties on our part, but yeah, good little test run
great.
Since I haven't been in a commentary box for a good couple months. So honestly, it was probably the best thing for us.
Hey yo, but we're down at 5 or about 2 minutes left to qualify.
Yeah, we got a good group of drivers going. Currently, Parker Duim is sitting on top of the board for the Pro Class, and right behind him in P2 overall, Jose Doleo.
Yeah, this is the first time I think I've seen an AM qualify in the top 5 like this. Deleo's way up there. We also got Sosa in the top 5. He was top 5, then he fell down to 8th. Now we got it back on his final lap. So we only got a couple people running right now.
Yeah, and as like I said on the top of the show there, Delgado, Duim, Doleo, Sosa, Colon, pretty much they're all in the top 5 besides Colon, our last week winner. I do not see him even in the speed charts at all here.
Yeah, just going down the timing tower here. I don't see him anywhere.
Guessing he is taking the night off, which is perfectly fine. Gives us a little bit of a good mixture.
I'll give him a nice screenshot. I don't know what Justin's doing here, hanging out there.
Yeah, as we just got about 30 seconds left for qualifying here.
Looks like Ewan Gonzalez is also just sitting where Justin is. He's the only one that still has a lap, and he's not going to be able to get out there and finish it off.
That's probably they reset, and then that's where essentially the grid launch for qualifying is. They set you like 4 corners from the start finish line, because otherwise it would take you 9 million years to make it back to the line. As we are gridding up here now for our 1-hour race. As we have our starting order here. Parker Duim is our pole sitter for the Pro Class. And then Jose Doleo, also on the front row overall, is our pole sitter for the AM Class. And then Delgado, Ruiz, Sosa, Coxon, Schofield, Clark, Diltz, Allen, Ramos. Because I cannot fully see what page we're on here.
I got it. I
we're
can
on
keep
11.
reading. We got Rakenna, Odell, Kretschmer, Chow, Wilkie, Fazillo, McNulty. I think that's what that one is. Chang, Arends, Sandoval, Rivera, Gonzalez, Clark, Timms, Yerquades, Robichaud, Taquitas, Defino, Segurs, I can't. Guillermo, Nick Vincent, Stephen Ryan, Ethan Halsey, and Eric Dubois. Sorry, Cody. I had the whole list printed out right in front of me.
Perfect. And as we're just waiting for a couple more cars to grid, got any quick predictions here?
I want to see Doleo hold on, at least in the top 5. I think that will be the highest AM class position we will have had all season here. Him and Sosa are looking really strong tonight. In the field of pros, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like the next to Sosa in 5th is all the way down in 14th. So those two got like almost guaranteed AM podium if they just hold on.
Yeah, I ended up running last week in Montreal, and I remember seeing Deleo just like walk away from me, and I'm like, man, he's quick. It's really proven here tonight in Le Mans. As we got 2 Mustangs on the front row, and then a Ferrari and a Corvette, and then a McLaren and another Mustang. McLaren and Mustang seem to be kind of the hot 2 cars right now.
Oh, the McLaren's really fun to drive. I picked it up just because I thought it looked pretty, and sitting in VR, I feel like the windshield goes down to my feet. There's so much visibility in that thing.
Yeah, that's the car I'm running this summer or this season. Normally I'm a Porsche driver, just kind of like how the Porsche balances out and everything. So I kind of figured the McLaren would be similar. Definitely a little bit on the freer side of a car for the GT cars. Haven't tried the Mustang yet.
Yeah, I haven't tried the Mustang either. I need some screenshots with it. Looks like it's a little hard to see out of. I'm not good at these to begin with, so I'd like to be able to see.
Oh, yeah, just kind of looking at a helmet cam. Yeah, that looks kind of a little bit thin. Really narrow windshield. As we're on board here, kind of looking. Yeah, you can see comparing from kind of every other car. This is currently a Mustang that we're riding on board, and yeah, it's just really narrow to see out of.
No, that's they got much.
But that just gave you a good side by side, though, like how much more room the Corvette has to the Mustang. As we are rolling through the final couple chicanes here, ready for the green.
Ready for some action.
As we go green here for 60 minutes in Le Mans. I'm gonna say last week was pretty clean for lap 1, turn 1. Let's see what it looks like this week. Is everyone kind of single file so far in the top 5? A beautiful start by the whole field here.
Corey Allen and Austin built right next to each other.
2 Mustangs running door to door. Let's see who takes over. Allen gives up the spot there. Let Dilts go. Definitely want to be kind of nose to tail down the Mulsanne straight here, getting the draft. It's going to be key. As Dilts pulling up to the back bumper of the McLaren right in front of him with Schofield. A little bit up the road. 2
side by side.
You say that's overall position battle, but not for class. As Sosa's trying to or wanting to run down Doleo there, but yeah, we're going 3 wide into the first chicane.
So you realize this is the first time through here. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, just kind of keep it calm. Long race, really big racetrack. It's really easy to set yourself back. I gotta give credit to everyone. Really clean start here.
I haven't seen a single thing of red yet pop up on my timings thing that said somebody crashed. Looking for this for the lead. We got Doleo taking first.
We have an AM driver leading overall. Super quick out of him.
Do that too much, Jose. You'll be up in pro in no time.
Absolutely.
We got him blinking a little bit. He's got to be terrifying for Parker.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Not what Parker wants to be seeing. Oh, we do have one spin.
I was gonna say, as I said it, I got 4 coming through. I got Chris Wilkie around, Jaden Chow, Kevin Rivera, and Armando Aram. So we can take a look at those here in a second. But we're coming up to some turns here. Let's see if Parker has something here.
As they come through Indianapolis here. Nothing for them.
Well, thank God you know the turn names, Cody. You're saying,
I only know a couple.
I'm like, yeah, we're coming up to some turns here. I'm super professional.
I was say Indianapolis is that one, and Porsche curves and Mulsanne straight are like the only 3 I really know. I'll say most racetracks I don't memorize the name of the corners. I think the only one I really know is Road America because hashtag home track.
Yeah. They fizzled out a little bit.
4, yeah, these top 4 ran away a good little bit here.
From the group, for sure, yeah. They're all 2 seconds on top of each other. Then they got almost a 3-second gap to Coxon.
And then Coxon's got kind of a good about 10-car train behind him.
Cody, we're going to take a look at some of these lap 1 incidents.
Yeah.
While we got a minute. This is Chris Wilkie we're going back to. Not sure what happened here. He got turned off the nose of.
Ooh. A good little pile up there.
Yeah.
Out of the second chicane of the Mulsanne straight.
Okay, so that's all 4 of my incidents right there. We don't have to go look at anything else. That's all of them.
Actually, what just happened while we're looking at this one, we kind of had a 2-car spin with Sandoval and
Steven Ryan.
Yeah, Steven Ryan.
A little too late.
Yeah, it looks like Sandoval spun out on his own, and then Ryan kind of joined him in the same corner.
Yeah, that happens.
A little bit of a tank slapper there.
You look. Oh, yeah. That's gonna use some fast repairs for sure.
Mm-hmm. Especially Ryan's for sure. That one really killed the car a little bit. So we got a handful of cars on pit lane at the moment, getting their fast repair ready.
Nice battle for the lead here. Great car.
As we got our 4-car breakaway going on. It's almost turned into a 3-car now. Doleo.
Yeah, Ruiz has fallen over a second and a half back with Delgado. That's Delgado hanging on in the back there. Oh, yeah, Delgado. Yeah, that's Ruiz we were looking at in the back there.
Yep.
Delgado's who we're currently focused on.
And top 3 starting to pull away a little bit from Ruiz here. It seems like Coxon might be trying to catch up to the back bumper Ruiz too. Because that pack seems to be reeling him in a little bit here. Have to kind of keep an eye on that as we progress along.
They'll be getting that little draft train. I don't know if they're about a second and a half back from Cox in there. I don't know if that's enough to pull them. Is it, Cody?
I'm not 100% sure. Some of these cars are a little bit more temperamental than others.
Well, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at Coxon going 163 miles an hour down this straight. And the group of cars behind him is hitting like 170, 173. They're going a little faster than him. So they got something going on between them all.
Yeah, so probably a little bit of an arrow wake thing going on and helping them reel them in. As these four are starting to accordion back up together, I feel like.
I think we lost Eric Dubois. Take a look back here. Is this going straight? Probably did it to himself. Yeah, did it to himself. And hit the wall. Come on, Eric. Hold the brake. Get away from that wall.
Ooh, a little bit of a sloppy corner there by Delgado, I believe that was. Notice he ran kind of wide in the runoff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's completely out of reach of Duim now. We're looking currently at Dylan Clark, Austin Delta, Corey Allen, all on top of each other for sixth position.
Yeah, good little battle here as we've completed 3 laps now, I want to say.
Yeah, we've telling me we're on lap 3. An estimated 16 laps to do tonight.
Definitely plenty of racing to go here.
These three are incredibly close, Corey. Cody, sorry, reading Corey Allen.
Good. Yeah, I was like, Corey's the one in that battle. Yeah, all 3 of those Mustangs, all just super tight. Trying to work together a little bit to catch the next car in front of them. It's kind of half the battle here is working together as a team just on track to be able to kind of catch the next car in front of you. Especially when you have all the same class on track. You just want to be able to kind of use each other to leapfrog to the next driver and then kind of jump them and then go to the next one.
Yeah, you don't have much to worry about. You're all the same class. You don't have to worry about all these cars coming up behind you much faster or anything. So it's definitely work as a group. And cars in the top 10. You could be 3 cars in the top 5 if you work together.
Exactly, and that's what it seems like they are trying to do here. They're trying to catch up to that McLaren right in front of them. Almost waiting for the bump draft there.
Yeah.
Out of Clark. He's thinking about it. I think he is. He backs off into the heavy braking hairpin down here.
Some of the position changes tonight. Doleo up 1. Duim down 1. We know. Delgado and Ruiz holding theirs. Sosa's Sosa dropped 4 off the start. He was up in P5. I don't know if he had a little issue or anything, if he can get some of that. We got Tofino. Looking at that. Fino's up 11. He's up 17. Good run for him.
Yeah, it's really fun to be able to kind of slice and dice your way through the field, especially if you kind of had a bad qualifying run and you know your car's a lot faster than what you ran. It's really fun just to kind of drive your way up through the field. Not exactly sure what's happening with Sosa, unfortunately. Like you said, he kind of fell from where he started. Don't know if maybe his qualifying setup was a little bit better than his race set.
I'm thinking that must have been something because I don't see him as I see him on the third lap with everybody else, but I don't see a last or best time set for him. So I don't think he's gotten a lap without issue yet.
Yeah, I wonder if he's been having some slowdowns or something. It's back to our little 3-car train here. That V8 Mustang power trying to catch. Ooh, as we go too wide here. Clark trying to jump Diltz. Or no, Diltz trying to jump Clark.
That's not working together, Cody.
No, that is not.
That
well,
a little bit.
Depending. If it obviously seems like Diltz is faster.
Yeah.
Put him up front and make him the rabbit to chase.
Yeah. Here, drag us up. Oh, looks like
Duim sets the fastest.
Might have had it. Yep, he's around. I saw him falling down the table, and like Sosa's going to pits.
Sosa pitting early here.
Parker Duim, getting close to Doleo. Back down to 310.
As Duim set the fastest time with a 56.8, I believe it was.
That's it, yeah, 56.879. Take a look back, see what did happen in the race back there, because he wasn't running too bad. He was running top 12, I believe, and he was watching him fumble. Yep.
Ooh, just missed the corner. Ooh, really close to getting almost tagged there by that BMW.
Missed that car too. Missed the corner. Just missed that car.
And we are back live here watching our top 2 drivers. Duim and Doleo. 1-2. Crazy to think that there's a possibility we could have an AM driver win overall.
Yeah, he is no slouch. He's a haul in the mail this week. And he's the only AM in the top 10 even. We have down in 11th Nathan Kretschmer. He's from 10th to 11th, I believe, and then they're sporadically placed every 2 to 3, all the way back to about 27, and then they really start going all the way out.
Yeah, Chang is the next AM driver. Technically, you'd be the 3rd one on the AM podium, back in, I believe, 13th overall.
Yep.
And if you're an AM driver, what do you what would be going through your mind and be like, oh yeah, I got 3rd, but our winner for AM division won the overall race.
I wouldn't be feeling too bad. Like how when I in rallycross lights when I'm racing here and I get second, I feel like that's a win. Especially he's qualifying over a second faster than me. Bye. See you next week. See you next week.
Yeah, I was just shooting for a top 5 last week in AM class when I ran Montreal, and I think I got 7th. Unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties that I've never had in iRacing, period. So, but overcame that still with a P7.
You completely reset yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to do a full recount, like full factor reset of everything. It was a very interesting, and I drove to go straight. I had about 20 degrees in the wheel to go straight. It was a very interesting 45 minutes.
That's not a good night.
Missed qualifying in the grid and everything. Yeah, not a fun time.
Cody, we have a little minute. We didn't get to this in the beginning of the stream, so I'm gonna do it now. We got some things coming up this week on ASN. Tomorrow night, or not tomorrow, Saturday night, we got the NASA Rallycross Supers. We're in round 9 in Barcelona. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern. That championship is not locked up yet, so a lot can happen there. I think 3 people are within shooting for it. Then And on Sunday, we got NASA Rallycross Futures and Lights. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, goes till about 9:30. Round 10, the final round in Knockhill. Futures, I think we got 3 people that can take the victory. And Lights, I think it's locked. Not 100% sure, but then on Monday night we got Contenders. That starts at 9 Eastern. And then next week we're back here. We're at Watkins Glen with the boot, and that will be at 8:30 Eastern. We got a whole lot of stuff up in the coming week. I think we're going to start some Rallycross officials, broadcasting those once our Rallycross season wraps up. That'll be a lot of fun.
Plenty of things going on here on the Automotive Sports Network, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So we got a bunch of fun stuff coming along. Season championships wrapping up. So we're about midway through the TORQ season here of season number 6. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe on Twitch as well. We used to do Twitch all the time. So
I know. I'm gonna probably run a test midway through this stream and see how well I can pop it off on Twitch. We got new streaming software. Should be able to multi-stream, so we're gonna be testing that out at some point tonight. Just for a little bit. Don't need to hop on over there. But, just want to see if our system can handle it.
and we got still a great battle. Top 3 cars still have yet to separate from each other. As we have a good little battle. Ooh.
I'm getting it up.
Doleo getting a little bit free.
Hello, Josh Darnell in the chat.
Now, say, what does our lovely friend Josh have to say?
Hello, Bryan, hello. He's hitting me up on the side saying, I demand your attention. That's when I realized that I have that open.
Well, hello, Mr. Josh Darnell. As we have, like I said, good top 3 battle here. They have yet to separate from each other. I wonder if Duim is just kind of eyeing up where he seems to be a little bit better over Sosa, or Doleo, sorry. Although, if I'd be Duim, I'd be perfectly fine riding right where he is, because technically he would still get the pro win. As we're coming through the last of the Porsche curves here, coming up to the couple final chicanes.
Yeah, but Cody, I don't think sorry, I lost my train of thought. I don't think Parker wants to settle for second, because the way points work in this league is I mean, second is still only second in points, even if it is a last win.
Fair point.
I want all those points.
And in contradiction of myself, it wouldn't be a bad idea to jump Jose here, because then you have a buffer back to Delgado. Like, you kind of have one car this way. Delgado doesn't, if he wants to try to do anything crazy at the end of the race, he's got a car kind of in between them. As I believe we should be approaching about 20 minutes into this race. So 20 down, 40 to go. And give credit to these top 3 drivers just being able to set down really good lap times and separate themselves from the field. Essentially a 3-car battle at the moment for the overall podium.
And this is some real close racing we're getting up front. We haven't been treated to that much this season yet. We've pretty much had somebody run away each week. And so this is real nice seeing us cruise put somebody up in first for a hot minute. I think, yeah, last week it was Miguel Colon. He just kind of started walking the field. He was walking Delgado and Duim. They were both up there second and third. Last week, Delgado was in second, Duim in third. So I'm thinking both of them want their redemption shot, and they're not going to want Jose Doleo taking it from them.
And no, they definitely want that overall win. Because I thought Parker was thinking about doing a move in that final chicane. Oh, bad hairpin. Let's see if Delgado's got anything for him down here going into Indianapolis. So Delgado definitely had a run out of the hairpin. Corvette versus Ford.
He's going for it. Side by side.
Looking around to go around the outside here. But that's going to set him up for the inside of Indianapolis. Definitely a little bit sketchy. Oh, yep. Gives up the position. So put Delgado up to P number 2.
Great pass.
Now let's see if Delgado's got anything for our leader.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's his turn to harass Leo now.
Although it did seem like Delgado got a little bit squirrely out of that corner. So now a little bit of a separation between Delgado and Doleo. And it seems like they're even backing up even more. Honestly, I think Delgado's worried about more driving out of his mirror than the front windshield because he's starting to really back up from Doleo. Yeah. Ooh, big wiggle there.
And more bad news for Sosa. Sosa's falling down to 23rd. Just got another Sosa had crashed.
Ooh, here comes pit stops for our top 3. Top 4. 5.
Yeah, they just all waited for
everybody's coming.
6, 7. I wonder if this is like, hey, you got one lap of fuel left. Yeah, everybody's going.
It almost seems like it. Yeah, everybody's coming down here.
Yeah, the top 10 all have gone to the pits.
See if anyone stays out. I'll kind of keep an eye on it. Gonzalez is in.
If you can make one more lap, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to make a lap.
No.
The top 3 have exited the pits, so they're going to remain. It's looking like Duim, Doleo, and Delgado. So Delgado lost the position to. Wait. Oh no, it's just the way they had a pit. Okay, so Duim is out first. He's taking first. Followed by Delgado remains in third, and Delgado lost his position. He's a slightly longer pit stop than Duim there.
I am kind of curious on how this is going to work because you said we're on pace for 16 laps, didn't you?
We are. So if that was pitting on the end of lap 6, right?
Yeah, we may need another pit stop.
Yeah, it's looking like probably 2 tonight. That's real awesome. Maybe we'll, you know what? We might get some more strategy if they only could make it 6 laps. A 6 lap, pit on end of 6, pit on the end of 12. You'd be pitting on the end of 17. So we probably have two laps where they're available to pit on, and they might alternate it a little bit. But
yeah, we will have to keep an eye on that. Honestly, I thought we'd been doing it just as a one-stop race, but now kind of looking how the strategy has fallen, looks like we're going to have a 2-stopper.
Yeah, a little bit longer. It is the spooky race, so we're getting a little dark, too.
Yeah, headlights being turned on here. Definitely have to use them, especially down Mulsanne Straight. It gets super dark. Big tunnel effect with the trees on both sides. So you're really going to remember where you are on the racetrack. As through that pit cycle, the top two are able to separate themselves from Delgado a little bit. Putting Duim right on the back bumper of Doleo again.
Yeah, we're down to 0.3 of a second. On the last lap, though, well, last lap was a pit stop lap, so that really doesn't matter. 4:01.5 to a 4:03.4.
So definitely looking to be a good racy section of this race. I'm thinking we're gonna have to do another pit stop, as we were kind of talking about. So while everything seems to be nice and calm here, let's take a word from our sponsors.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy. Switch
Are we
off
all go to
trackers
talk,
and
or-
viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down. Takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two in the terminal. This is going to get spicy.
one over the jump to begin the first lap, clog at the inside line. McLaughlin contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wentz had a little bit better run, but looks like Marty's going to hold the spot.
Aaron.
You got me? Cameras all season long on ASN are brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Be sure to check them out on Facebook.com/WSimCams. Thank you, Andrew Cardinal IV, for all your camera support. As we are back here, a little bit past halfway in our race, as Bryan and myself are up here in the commentary box, and we have our lovely, our lovely fellow commentator here on the ASN network.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Thank you, Bryan.
I'll say, welcome to the beautiful landscape of Le Mans, France.
Yeah, so what's going on here? Who's in the lead?
I would say currently we have Parker Duim. He is leading our pro class with Jose Doleo leading our AM class. We did have Delgado P3, but I do not know what happened to him.
I thought he was P3 going into the pit, was he not? Yeah.
This should be the...
Oh no! Oh no!
Just right in the final chicane there of the Mulsanne Straight.
Is he AM or pro? That's rough, man. That hurts. Especially coming right out of the pit too. That sucks.
Yeah, and definitely not what he wanted, as he was essentially P2 coming into the pits. Pit cycle put him P3. And then, yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of mistake there sets him back to P7 overall.
I hear these cars are very loose end. Like once the rear gets loose, it's like there's no saving it almost. Is that true, or?
Yeah, it's definitely, depending on if it's a rear engine or a front engine car. I think the front engine cars like the Mustang, you can slide them a bit more, but you don't really want to, because then you're just melting the rear tires off the thing. But I know like in the McLaren that I drove last week, you're definitely sliding the rear end a little bit with the mid-engine. You just got to watch how much slip you have with the traction control, because then the traction control starts kicking in and starts slowing it down. So
yeah. So like, do you want to have? Is it still true that you want to have low traction control? Is that the best thing to do? Would it be like optimal to run zero traction control? Damn, what a pass! Is that Delgado? What a pass! Making up time with aero damage. He's giving it his all. That war paint going to war.
Oh, Dilt's in the tire barrier right behind him. A little bit of a mistake there. I think Dilt was trying a little too hard.
Lights are off.
That is no, that's the lap car of Jaden Chow. No front bumper on the car, so they're just running in the dark.
Or rear, by the way. The rear's gone.
Oh, so no taillights either.
So he's a ghost. He's running dark out there.
He's good. I'd say Dilt actually right now with his little bit of a mistake there.
He's missing the rear and the front.
Out here driving the.
Oh my goodness! Can we get a yellow flag out here, Jim?
I would say, but Chow is coming in pit lane here.
Okay.
So is Dilt.
But not today. You're gonna be behind him, but at least he'll be coming out with. Well, he should be coming out in front of him, right? I mean, he should be in the pit for a minute, longer than Dilt's is gonna be. No shot. What the hell? What's fast prepare? That's like. Wait a minute.
It's a beautiful thing.
Wait a minute. Wait, they get like a jail, get a jail free card. Oh, remove. Oh, they were coming in pit. Oh.
As Doleo and Duim have yet to separate by a car length right now.
Oh, are these stints or is this one driver?
One driver.
How long did they do? Is this like a sprint? Is this considered a sprint race or is that 20 minutes? Okay, I guess it would be. And aren't most GT3 races like 2 hours long?
Up to 24.
Up to 20. Holy moly! I know they do like the 24 hours of Le Mans, but is that considered a GT3 race? Isn't that considered like a?
No, it's a mixed class race. But
yeah.
The 24 hours of Spa is a GT3 only race.
That's wonderful.
Boy, Justin.
I'm sick. Wait, how does this work? Amateurs?
And he's right now working on the back bumper of pro driver Ian Backus.
I'm guessing these cars don't have active aero, right? So it's just like it's like they don't have DRS or any of that like stuff,
no,
right?
It's just natural drafting.
Okay, I'm guessing drafting plays a much bigger part in this than it ever would in Rallycross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to Eric and JP about that. I remember them adding that chicane. I knew it was Le Mans because I tuned in when they were on the back straight, and I was like, I know that chicane. Didn't they add that because cars were going airborne?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, they have yet to separate from each other.
This is an amateur versus a pro, right? Right now. Ooh. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, we've been seeing a couple. We saw Dilt come in about a lap or two ago, so I think we have a little bit of a gap here where we're able to have different pit strategies.
All right, someone explain pit strategies.
I've been talking, and that didn't go live. So, the last 20 minutes of me talking.
That's rough.
I do it. Well, but I'm back. Never left.
Yeah, we're good. Bryan's back. Okay. All right. So, pit strategies. Explain pit strategies. Like, I don't understand. I understand pitting for fresh tires, but I give up the position.
So these cars
you absolutely need it.
I would say the best way to put it is kind of the same thing with the Joker strategy for Rallycross, of setting yourself up either in clean track so you're not being hampered by a slower driver or trying to use it to jump someone.
Yeah, and Duim was one spot. He was in the back. So if he pits early, he gets a whole lap before Deleo's probably going to pit. And that means he's got a whole lap to warm up his tires. He should come out right behind Deleo. And then he's got warmer tires. His car's going to be sticking to the ground much better. He's going to have time to catch up and to close whatever gap he has and probably make a pass where Jose's not going to be able to push as hard as he wants and defend as hard as he wants. He's going to be on cold tires. So Duim's looking to set the move up for when Jose here comes out of his pit.
It is so cool. Like, the graphics on iRacing have come such a long way. Like, seeing the sparks fly out when the cars, like, take the bumpers and, like, take the curves, that stuff is so cool. That never gets old. And these cars are so cool.
Yeah, there's one thing.
Did Verbitrem move up another 2 positions?
Robichaud did. That was when Yun Gonzalez fell out of the server and hit the wall. He was 2 positions in front of Robichaud. Now he's up to 10th. Excellent night for Justin.
Delgado's about to make a move.
Yeah, he's got Paquitas right behind him here.
So we're actually kind of looking at our chat here. Big winner of Miguel Colon in there, which, Miguel, why are you not on track? But Miguel's suggestion was do no tires and only fuel for the next. If they save fuel, they could be the winner.
Yeah, that is true. You do save fuel being behind somebody.
So drafting, how does that make sense? I just drive the car, okay?
Yeah, you're not cutting the air in front of you. You stay behind somebody, your car's not working as hard to push through the areas. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
This is really, ASN teaches Josh Darnell how to race.
Okay,
Welcome to school, bud.
Okay, that race was a bit rough.
Carlos Ramos in 6th and David Schofield in P7 behind him.
It's a good run for Schofield here. Which Schofield, I think he had a early spin, so good recovery by him. Being up in the top 10 again.
Yeah, he had an yeah. It looks like Del got up. Corey Allen just pit.
Yeah, so definitely
hey, we got
a
Deleo
little bit of a strategy
out
play.
Another lap. He hasn't.
How much longer?
He's not gonna.
How much longer do they got?
They got about 15 minutes left in this race.
How long do the tires last? Like, I mean,
these tires will last the whole race. They probably replaced them the first time, but they're not going to replace them the second time.
Well, so
like
with the new iRacing update in the beginning of the year where they can do tires and fuel at the same time, so essentially now every pit stop you're just slapping tires on it.
Oh.
I would say you used to back in the day before they had that, where they did one and then the other, you would essentially do for every 2 fuel stops, you would throw a set of tires on.
Yeah.
But now with the whole new system, yeah, you can just throw tires on every time.
I think Justin Robichaud might have just jumped another position. He jumped Corey Allen, and he's up in PB.
Justin having a really good run here tonight.
Yeah, the next closest, is that true? The next closest AM driver is that 30th? No, 14th.
No,
okay.
14th, JP DeFino. He would be 1, 2, 3. Oh. No, we got back in 12th, Martin Chang. Chang is 4th in AM right now. He is in 12th position. And JP is out of pit.
You know, regardless, how much longer of this race do we have left? Is that like
15 minutes?
Deleo's run an incredible race.
Yeah.
It's always good to see an AM driver make a name for themselves, especially on Le Mans. It's gotta be a good feeling. Cody, what do you race?
Little bit of everything right now is this, actually. I would say I ran Montreal last week, and I ran a kind of a warm-up GT3 race before that, but that was my first 2 races since the middle of July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely took a little bit of time off, had to kind of do a little bit of a regroup. Was definitely burned out from sim racing and everything, so a little bit of a regroup, come back. Even though it was kind of a crapshoot last week, definitely had fun.
Where'd you guys race last week?
Montreal.
I wish I could say I know what that looks like, so I'm going to look it up.
Island.
Island, in a way, similar to this, just a quarter of the size.
Like I said last week, I've
gotcha.
only ever run one race there and won one race there. So it'd be a while.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, I got.
You're perfect right now.
Like I said, I've
definitely
run,
is it's a fun racetrack for sure. But when your sim wants to reset itself 2 minutes before the race, it's not as much fun.
That doesn't sound like it's fun at all.
As we have a good little 4-car train here.
Yeah, we got 4 cars. Some of them are lap cars, but okay.
Is it?
We got Corey Allen, and then we got a lap car between them, and then Austin Dills is right in front of him, and then in front of him is Justin Robichaud second down the way. There's you see that blinking? That's called get out of my way.
Yeah, I know the blinking means like, hey, I'm trying to get by.
Yep, he let them both by when he could, and
as we have a plethora of cars on the pit road right now. Sosa, Ruiz,
How does that happen? How does a car get
Coxon, Clark, Diltz, Duim is now going by. Let's see where this puts Duim on Doleo.
People in the pits too.
Delgado just came out of the pits, I believe.
Oh, he did? All right. So, yeah, he came 4 seconds ahead of everybody. He must have just done a little less fuel than everybody.
Does this AM driver get a bonus for finishing on top of the pros
He gets
as
the
well?
full race point. The way points work here is if you're in first overall, you get first overall points. Second overall, you get second overall points. Doesn't matter your class or anything. So if you're first in class, but you came in 5th overall, highest you're getting is 5th overall point.
Oh, okay. So the class doesn't
pit times.
The class doesn't you don't get class-based points.
Do not.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can see it. I'm blind.
And a little bit of an update. Austin Diltz unfortunately ended up in the tire barrier, so he is done for the night.
Unfortunate. We'll take a look here in a second, but if we're here looking at pit times right now, Doleo did his pit 43.265 seconds. Parker Duim did his in 46.13. That's almost a full 3 seconds difference. Delgado fell all the way back to 6th with a 45.6. And they're I'm not exactly sure how he fell all the way back to 6th because nobody really in between there has a faster pit stop strategy than.
Aren't the pits automated?
I'm not seeing. Okay. Delgado might have had an incident back on lap 12. We're going to take a quick look here. See him going. He's all by himself. It's getting spooky dark out here. And he just missed. Hit the wall. We've seen the wall eat a few people tonight.
No.
Yeah, that'll do it. That puts you back to 6th and what could have been.
And we'll have to see what the reshuffling of the order with all the pit stops, because I believe our boy Justin Robichaud, he's slid back down the order now with his pit stop.
He's back down to 16th, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4th in class now. He's got about 2 seconds back from JP DeFino. Getting dark. Kind of hard to tell who's who. Yeah, he's about 2 seconds back, about 1 cars back.
Oh, I love that. That Porsche looks cool. With the teeth. Oh, that's so cool. I've seen that. Isn't that wasn't there a real Porsche?
Yeah, there's a T-Rex Porsche. I don't know who's driving that right now.
That is the AO Racing Porsche. They actually won the IMSA Pro class with that car.
Didn't his son design that car?
I think that's what I heard.
Yes, that is the green one is Rexy and the pink one is Roxy.
Okay, that is.
And then they also have an LMP2 that's a Dragon, and that is Spike.
That is cool. Awesome. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
I would say I am partially fans of them because they are one of the 2 Midwest-based teams, at least here, because they are based out of Chicago, and then Kelly Moss is based out of Madison, Wisconsin. So,
as someone who only drives rallycross, it is like you miss out on so many of the cool graphic features this game has to offer, like seeing the brakes glow red. That is sick.
I was gonna say
the rallycross cars never get that.
Just before you started, I was gonna say, nice shout out here to our partner Whiplash Shim Cams. We're getting beautiful night shots here with great depth of field. Really,
this is insane. They look so good.
You can't ever see this during the day, but like the depth of field we're getting with shots, everything.
I wish he would have kicked up sparks.
You did a candy shop tonight.
You're just having all the fun.
Yeah, man, I never watched
just like I would say just like Jose Doleo having all the fun out front by 5 seconds. So much for that nose to tail battle that we had.
Yeah, look at this, Cody. We got a spot or a contention for 3rd on the podium. Bryan Coxon is 1/10 off of Edgar Ruiz.
Yeah, Coxon, he's been working on trying to catch Ruiz this whole race.
Coxon's had an interesting night. He started 4th, or started 6th. He's up to 4th. I feel like he was further down also throughout the night. I don't think I'm able to pull his lowest position, but I feel like he was down maybe around 12th at one point.
I believe it might have been just a strategy play that was going on. As he's looking for the inside of the second chicane here. Nothing to do it. A little bit. Ooh, squirrely for Ruiz out of the chicane here, though.
Yeah, when the track gets this dark, it's a little easier to see on board what's going on.
Rafael Sosa ends his night as well. I have to check in on maybe what happened.
Pretty sure
inside.
Coxon looking the outside, maybe a crossover here. Good drive out of Ruiz, out of his Ferrari there.
Looks like he bled time though. It's maybe wrong time to make a move. Looks like he'll probably get it back here on the straight though with the draft. Yeah, look at him.
Not sure what happened to our second place AM starter of Sosa.
Yeah, he had some issues earlier on. He hit a wall once and used his fast lap, and I think fast repair, and I think he hit something else the second time, and that will run it.
As I also feel like these two are catching up to Duim a little bit.
Yeah, their last laps are 4:20. Yeah, 4:28.5, and Corey Allen must have been coming out of a pit or something. He's got a 3:57.8, but and then Edgar Ruiz 4:33. So yeah, Bryan Coxon almost 3 seconds, or no, 5 seconds faster than Edgar Ruiz last lap.
How does the checkered flag work here if it's a time-based race?
I'll say that they'll usually be given the white within the sim kind of calculates what the lap time is, so about 4 minutes roughly. So if the leader's coming to the line under 4 minutes to go, the sim will give the white.
Sometimes Barney's a little unpredictable also.
Yep.
Barney?
Barney's the flag
Barney the
carrier.
flag.
You mean the guy, the flag carrier?
Yeah.
That's his
Barney.
name? Did
Got
you
a
guys
live view right now of Barney.
Well, there he is, the bro.
Yeah, no, that's iRacing's name for him. His name is Barney. He's got his own Twitter, all that fun stuff.
Cool. Oh, what a cool shot. And look at him standing up there. That's diligence, man. He's up there unwavering. What about the
after that shot, hey iRacing, if we can get Barney to have customizable fire suit so we can put a nice big ASN logo right where the iRacing is, that'd be really cool.
We know it's possible. He's got the checkered suit at Mount Washington, like the real flag waiver has there.
Exactly. Like, come on, let's grow up,
iRacing.
Yeah. Let us broadcasters promote our channel and our series.
I can see a lot of things going right with that. I can see a lot of things going wrong with that. I've always wanted a training paints option where we could change out what some of the billboards say. Advertise stuff on the billboards.
That would be cool too.
I don't ever
instead of having the same loop in the on the big screens.
Yeah, David Schofield going for a pass on Carlos Ramos. I think he's going to make it happen here. He's almost fully side by side.
Let's see, we got Porsche versus
camera.
McLaren, I believe.
Does he have the outside or the inside?
Schofield's got the inside, and he's going to give up. He's not going to make it here. He's coming up. He does not want to do that side by side.
He should have.
That's how you end your race.
Nah, he had it. Look at him. He's got blood in his eyes. He knows.
See, everyone now is pretty separated throughout the field. Our best battle is that couple front runners that we've been keeping an eye on with Coxon and Ruiz.
Yeah, Coxon and Ruiz, the only battle on track right now within a half a second of each other. Schofield and Ramos is close, but everybody else looking 2, 4, 16, 12, 18, 28 seconds apart.
I will say, though, Coxon's slow.
Yeah, Coxon. He lost 2 seconds there somehow. He must have gotten a slowdown.
Yeah, he got the slowdown out of the hairpin.
That's rough.
Spell it right there for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to need
Which I was about to say, too. Ruiz and Coxon were the 2 fastest of the top 4.
Do I see that we have 14 seconds left?
We have 14 seconds left in the race. Is Barney waving his arm? Not yet.
Not yet. Come on, Barney. What are we going to do?
Guessing we're going to get the white here?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Deleo's on the backfield here, or the backstretch here. No, now this is the final lap. See, this is where Barney gets weird because it's such a long lap. Jose Deleo is on the backstretch.
He
nowhere
just
near the
stares off.
front.
1,000-yard stare. he just lets go.
Jose is nowhere near Blackman and is calling it final lap now.
As we got Jose Deleo coming through the final sets of chicane, or sets of Porsche curves up to the final chicanes here.
And I would not be surprised if he crosses the line and then Barney starts waving that white flag saying, "Go time, guy."
As through the final chicane.
Hey, go Deleo.
As Jose Deleo, our AM driver, getting the win.
Overall.
What a fantastic drive. That was fun.
And Edgar Ruiz getting the pro win.
What happened to Robinson? What happened to Justin? Where's our boy?
Justin had some sort of incident. He fell back to mid-20s. Fell back to 21st.
Say it ain't so. Sorry, Justin. You'll get him next time.
Schofield. I don't think they've
there's a battle going on.
Yeah, David Schofield trying at the line to catch Carlos Ramos. It's not going to happen. Overall. Schofield flashing the lights.
Seems happy with it. It's always nice.
I'd be happy with it. Once Rakenna got 3 tenths back on Sandoval coming the last set of corners. 1/10. He might have it.
He's trying.
He's trying. He's
Oh my
taking the
goodness,
inside.
he got it.
Wanchi Rakenna take 13th.
Something's going on. Did he have a slowdown?
He must have gotten a slowdown, yeah.
That was perfect, man. He put pressure on him, made him make a mistake.
Yeah, Rivera.
Damage? Like what's like?
Yeah, I don't know why he's
car?
going so slow. Something must have happened to Manuel Sandoval there. He
He's-
might have run out of
he's giving
gas.
him
Kevin Rivera is giving him a
He's
push.
giving him a bump draft.
Well, Kevin Rivera, that's beautiful.
That's racing right there. That's a Fred.
And then
And
Kevin
gets his
Rivera takes
position
the
at the last
spot.
second.
Well, I mean,
I'll help you across,
we-
but I'm taking your spot.
Yeah.
Good job, Kevin.
All's friend in love and war, right?
Pull up the evening's result.
Yeah, congratulations to Jose Doleo getting the AM win and the overall win. Amazing race by him. Our pro winner, Parker Duim, and P2 overall on the podium. And then Edgar Ruiz rounding out our overall podium here. And P2 on the pro podium. And Bryan Cox and P3 on the pro podium. And then we got Corey Allen, Ricardo Delgado, Carlos Ramos, David Schofield, Martin Chang being P2 on the AM podium, finishing P9 overall. And then Ian Backus rounding out our top 10. And then we got Walker McCalty, which also Ian going from 28th to 10th, by the way. Good rally by him. And then JP DeFino rounding out our AM podium back in P12. Then Rakenna, Jack Clark, Kevin Rivera, Manuel Sandoval, Nathan Kretschmeyer, Doris Timms, Deegan Euclides, Armando Arenz, Justin Robichaux, Eric Dubois, Chris Wilkie, which Chris Wilkie was the first car one.
Moment, I'll get it all set up and get him in here. Hey, Parker, you got us?
I have you, yes.
Well, I got to put points in. So, Cody, take it away.
First off, congratulations on getting the pro win. What was that like battling an AM driver for the overall win?
I honestly didn't even know until you just said that, so that's a little bittersweet to hear.
What honesty, man.
I don't think he'll be AM for next
No,
race.
he was.
No, he's been
was
hauling the mail
stupid
the last
fast.
few weeks.
Yeah, because I was with you guys at Montreal, and he spun out, and then I just watched him walk away from me, and I'm like, this kid is AM?
Yeah, he was fast. I felt like I had some pace on him. It was probably the draft, and then I ducked in early because he let me by on a straight so he could fuel save. I was like, no, sir. And then I went in and added way too much. Came out way behind him.
Yeah, that was going to be my second question. And what was kind of the pit strategy there? Because we noticed that like everyone came down on the same lap for the first stop, and then the second stop seemed to be a kind of a big strategy. What was your kind of play or your thoughts going through that all?
Well, I messed up both my pit stops. My play was he wanted to be in the lead early on, so I let him, and so I saved a bunch of fuel behind him. And then when it came to the lap to pit, I ended up making a mistake and getting past and opening the gap a little bit. So he still got out ahead of me, so I just took the opportunity to save again until he let me pass him. And then again, it's just getting the margins right is difficult for me still. So that's where I think I blew it. Otherwise, I think I would have been in contention for overall, but apparently I got the win. I don't know if that'll change or not.
You can at least say you won at Le Mans here, even though it's
Yeah.
pro class.
Podium again in 0x and pole. I'm overall happy with how tonight went.
All right. Was there anybody you want to thank for tonight's win?
Thank you guys for thanks for the broadcast, and thanks to my wife again for letting me do this when I won.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
All right, take it easy, guys.
And we have Jose, our winner on the evening. Jose, walk us through your race.
Hello, everybody. What an amazing race. Finally, a good race for me. Had a good start. Was able to get the first place fairly quick, and then tried to keep a pace as fast as possible. I knew Parker was saving some fuel, so I decided to let him by and save some fuel myself. Saw him go inside on the last pit stop, and then I started pushing a little bit more. And I was surprised he was 4 seconds behind me. I thought it was going to be closer, but ended up being a super race, and it worked out for me.
Awesome. So you're AM driver winning overall. You think you're going to stay AM class much longer, or are they going to make you move up?
I don't know. Actually, I don't mind it. I like competition. I like racing. The car was just hooked. I mean, we were practicing earlier this week, and I felt the car was just getting better, and as the race went on. So it's not only me. The car was just awesome. The setup we found was working perfectly, and that's, I think, what got me the win. Is not only driver. The car was working really well.
Good year, Josh. You got anything?
Oh man, that was an amazing race. You should be really happy with it.
Yeah, I am. Thank you, guys. It was an awesome race. Competitive. It's again nice to participate.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. Congratulations again. We'll catch you later.
Thank you.
All right.
As I believe that is all.
All we got. What we do have. I got the point. Get the point. Pull up our pro class points. We got Parker Duim up 1 position. Tori Allen down 1. Bryan Cox holds 3rd. And Louise up 1. Ramos, Clark, Schofield, Sandoval. In the AM class, Jose Deleo tied with Erdmann for 1st. Vasquez, Sosa, Timms, Ardans, Robichaud. Justin's up 1 to 7th. Martin Chang up 7. What a race for him. Kyle Smith down 4. 1. Point. PR, WBM Green, Jim PR, all maintaining everything. West Side, of course, black, couple. HM White down 1. West Side, of course, gold. Race by CWR Pro, RS Motorsports, TPRT Blue, and Super Speeders rounding out the top 10. Cody, if you got It's going to be a great time. It should be Josh and Ethan this week, and unless Ethan's voice is still terribly destroyed, he was very sick. It might be me again. Yeah, it got real dark tonight. You can't even see where it is. 2 seconds ago, you could see it say Le Mans on the ground. Now you can't. I know. We might be making a comeback there. Bye, everybody.